Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. What do I have for you guys on a Sunday? Well, let's start with this. NEO was last trading at $6.15, 10 cents up. The 52-week low was $5.80. And the 52-week high was $16.18. As a disclaimer, I hold 2,260 shares at $3.53. And on SoFi, I now hold 629 shares at $8.23. Yes, I keep buying the dips little by little. Now, NEO welcomes cattle launch of battery swap service. Some people on hearing this will say, oh my God, it's competition. But I'm willing to bet that this is going to be for the commercial industry. So listen to what happened. This just happened very recently, guys. I think it's January 18th this news came out, and I didn't even know about it. I just heard about it. The main competition facing EV makers, the main competition facing all EV makers is still fuel vehicle makers, and innovations and business models that facilitate ease of use and ease of travel for electric car owners are good news, said NEO. So we're still facing a lot of competition from gas and even hybrids. Hybrids is not an EV, right? They still use gas, they still pollute heavily. And that's one of the main competition. But they said electric car owners are good news, said NEO. So NEO are welcoming cattle, CATL, they are a battery giant in China, into this battery swapping business. NEO, the most well-known electric vehicle EV company in the battery swap space, has welcomed the entry of its battery supplier contemporary Amperex technology known as cattle into the space. Innovations and business models that benefit the ease of travel for EV owners are welcome. So this will help grow the EV industry. So why isn't it competition for us? I think, this is my personal opinion, that this is going to be for the commercial side of things, guys. So Tech quoted NEO as saying in comments on cattle's move to launch the EVOGO brand, both NEO and Cattle are shareholders in battery asset company Wuhan Weaning Miratari, and the two have been working together on this, NEO said. Both of them have been working on this together. This is why I said I believe this is going to be for the commercial side of things, and they have been working on it together. Now, remember I kept saying that there are going to be a lot of partnerships, there are going to be a lot of mergers, we're going to make revenue from these partnerships, and yet again you see this happening. This is why I keep telling people, this is just the beginning, and there's a disconnect between the share price and what the company is doing. And you have to educate yourself as to whether or not you need to sell your shares because the company is doing what it's supposed to do, or you need to buy the dips because you understand that the share price is not reflecting the true valuation of the company. Excuse me guys, I beg the latter of the two. We need to keep buying shares because the company is doing what it's supposed to do. Now, investing resources in the development of energy replenishment infrastructure for EV is necessary and beneficial to promote the popularity of smart EVs and to facilitate the development of the transportation sector in a low carbon and environmentally friendly direction, NEO said. Now remember again, this is NEO's battery maker, one of their battery makers. And NEO has also invested into this company. So as this company grows, through NEO Capital, we generate revenue to the company NEO. And from NEO Capital, we get revenue to help build out NEO battery swap stations and build out factories, etc., etc. So I hope you guys see the connection here. Some people said to me, oh, we're not going to benefit from NEO Capital. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Please. Do your research before you open that thing in your face that's called a mouth. Now, the main competition currently facing EV companies is still fuel vehicle makers, and all innovations and business models that facilitate easy access and ease of travel for EV owners are good news for all EV brands, according to NIO. So as more battery swap stations come about, people will adopt battery electric vehicles more and more and move away from ICE vehicles. Cattle today, which just was January 18, like I said, guys, I just found out about this. Cattle today officially announced its battery swap brand EVOGO, which offers a solution consisting of battery blocks, first battery swap stations, and an app. Looking forward to the surprising advantages called Choco SEB Swapping Electric Block by Cattle. The battery block is a mass-produced battery developed specifically for shared battery swapping, featuring high energy in a compact size, freedom of combination, and minimalist design. So it's going to be something like the ample design. So it's not going to be elaborate like NIO for the consumers, for, you know, regular consumers like you and I. This is going to be for taxi drivers, I believe. The battery block can be adapted to 80% of the world's models already on the market, and those developed on pure electric platforms to be launched in the next 3 years, the company said. So in August 2020, NIO launched its battery as a service battery leasing business with Military, a joint venture between Cattle, NIO, Gotai Yuan, and Huawei Science Technology Investment as the manager of the battery assets. The battery as a service business allows customers to purchase NIO vehicles without buying a battery, thus reducing the cost of the vehicle by at least 70,000 RMB at the time of purchase. So again, guys, I keep saying that we're going to see partnerships like this, and some of these partnerships go under the radar, because I didn't even know Cattle and NIO was doing a partnership like this. But I said we're also going to see mergers in the future, and a few will be standing. NIO will be at the helm. So this is not something to worry us, because we are invested in it with them. I hope this information gives you guys further encouragement, but also conviction as to why we hold shares in this future behemoth and this future giant that we call NIO, because this company, in my opinion, I keep saying it, is going to dominate the landscape. I hope this video encourages you guys come Monday to not only hold, but when you get paid, I highly recommend that you guys continue to buy the dip like I'm going to do, even if it's 1 share, 2 share, 3 share. I've been buying 10 whenever I can. In the comment section, I'm also going to put again the link for the charge map that shows how many battery swaps are being done on a per minute basis. Remember, when the earnings call come out, earnings from this battery swapping is going to also be taken into consideration. Everything that we do, revenue from all different segments, the battery as a service, the phone, the chips that we're making now, everything is going to be factored in. And as the years go by, I hope you guys see what our revenue is going to be showing. So I'm going to put that link, and don't be frustrated if during the day, if you live here in America in the West Coast, and you don't see it moving fast, it's because they're sleeping. It's nighttime over there, late at night. So it depends on what time you look at it. If you look at it like around 9:30, 10 at night, you'll see this thing just, I mean, massively moving, man. So I hope you guys found this video to be informational, but also inspirational. If it did that for you guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, guys. If you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel, we have that warrior mindset where we get rich or we die trying, guys.